Okay, everybody, welcome back to Adventures in Trucking. Today is Monday. We are now in Savannah. This will be part two, I guess, where we started out this week and finished up the end of last week with that motorhome that we picked up from South Florida, and had to do a lot of work, as we talked about in the last video, to be able to get it onto the trailer, which we did, of course. Like I said, I ain't missed one yet.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
So we got them on the trailer, we got them up here, we got them here to Savannah today to deliver. Got it off the trailer, I put my ramps down, they hooked up to it and just dragged it off. It does not run because it's a flood victim. So that thing was underwater up to the dashboard, so it doesn't run. But we just hooked the chain to the rear end of it and put my ramps down, and they pulled it off the trailer. As you can see, the way the trailer's positioned right now, we got a little bit of a ditch, and right in front of the trailer here, you see this giant drainage grate. So it's a low spot right on the other side of there. And if you look at what it does for me, it puts the rear end of my trailer down low. I mean, to be honest with you, we probably dropped, I would say 9 to 12 inches off of the height of that trailer at the rear end, just by putting the rear end in the ditch like that. So that, again, gives us a lot less decreased angle coming off the ramps. We pulled this off, no drag, no interference, no rub, no anything. So, man, once again, undefeated, I ain't never lost. We got them off the trailer with no damage to the unit. We have a pickup to pick up here in still Savannah, going back down to, where we going, Shorty?
Picking up in basically Tampa, going to, we're picking up in Pooler, going to Tampa.
Picking up in Pooler, Georgia, going to Tampa. So yeah, we got maybe a half-hour ride, maybe tops, probably not even that. But yeah, so we will get that on the trailer and take that down to Tampa, another good paying load, and we will check back in with you guys, man. We appreciate you guys sticking with us. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, man. We love the comments. We love checking you guys out, see what you guys are thinking. We love interacting with you guys. So leave us some comments, man, so we can communicate back with you guys. Okay, fans. Adventures in Trucking. More of the Adventures in Trucking. So I'm telling y'all, man, you can't write this stuff. That's why we had to record it. We had a load this morning that we were supposed to be picking up, taking down to Tampa, Florida. Pretty good paying loads, $3.57 a mile, wasn't it? $3.57 a mile. We did everything that we were supposed to do on the load, filling out the packet of information, sending that back to them. Real particular place about picking up and having your numbers and all that, which we have numbers for the machine, we have VIN number for the machine, we have, description, we have a pickup number, but they still would not load us because we didn't have an appointment because their system was broken. So as we have discovered, and now they're aware of, their system's broken and they didn't know, but for some reason they cannot operate. They don't have the unilateral authority to make a decision. Nobody has a head on their shoulders that they can think with. And because there was no number in the system, they wouldn't load us, even though they looked at our paperwork, saw that we had a VIN number for the machine, saw that we had a pickup number, everything they needed other than the actual appointment, they wouldn't load us. So long story short, we got online with the broker, a whole nother situation. He said some things. He ended up, getting back to us and apologizing for what he said. We were just trying to be made whole for a mix-up that's not our fault. Like, we've done everything that we were supposed to do, and they wouldn't load us today. And then, he made some accusations, and it's like, dude, why would we say that? Like, we just out here trying to make a dollar, trying to put in a good, honest day's work and put things together, and get it down the road. Like I said, he did call us back. We ended up working everything out, and he ended up putting about $400 more on the load, which is great. All that being said, we're not able to pick it up until tomorrow now. So the recovery for us has been to just run down literally 6 miles down the road. We have two 20-foot connexes on the back. It's about 175 miles that we're going to go drop these off, turn around, and come back. So, it's not a huge paying load, but it's better than sitting still all day. And, it's $475 on 175 miles. So, we'll already got fuel in the truck. It won't cost us anything extra to make this run. So we will run this little hit, get it over to Tifton, Georgia, drop it off, and then we'll come back to Port Wentworth and pick up this load that canceled on us earlier this morning. So we'll pick up that load tomorrow and take that to Tampa. But man, like I say, you can't write this stuff, guys. You know, we just like to try to bring it to you as we deal with it, because it's not all, you know, rose petals and puppy dogs out here. It's dog eat dog out here. So you already know the deal. You have to keep the wheels turning. So we're gonna snap up this little short load, run it to Tifton, get back over here tonight, get the other one tomorrow, then head to Tampa, and you know that's our recovery. So we just want to share that with you guys. Should be an easy run. We do have our airfoil standing up on the front of this load. So also in our last video, you know, we had that motor home on the trailer. If you guys been with us, you've seen when we had that Mercedes chassis motor home on the trailer. And so the issue when we started out with that load with our airfoil up, but as we discovered, where we had the motor home on the trailer, it was way far back from the airfoil. And so by standing the airfoil up, it created what I'm theorizing, it created a negative pressure behind the airfoil because it was too big a gap between the airfoil and the motorhome. So we ended up laying the airfoil back down. You know, obviously the front of the motorhome is somewhat aerodynamically shaped. It's definitely not as bad as pulling one of these square face Connex boxes, which does sit up tight right behind our airfoil. So long story short, we put the airfoil down, and it was actually better to have the airfoil down with the motorhome that we were carrying. It just felt like we were going slicing through the wind a lot better. We didn't feel the wind resistance or the effect of that airfoil creating negative pressure, which is essentially like dragging an open parachute. So we learned something yesterday. You know, I often wondered whether or not that airfoil, if it wasn't close enough up on whatever you're trying to shield from the wind, and I could definitely tell the difference with the airfoil up and down with that motorhome. The difference being with these Connex boxes, they are square and flat on the front, and they are sitting right up behind the airfoil. So in this configuration, the airfoil is actually a benefit to us. So thought I would share that with you guys, man. You know, as it comes to us, we will disseminate information to you guys. That's what we got for today. We'll check back in with you guys later. Okay guys, this is our load for today. We dropped off this morning down in Plant City, Florida, and now we're in Orlando? We're in Orlando picking up just these 2 pieces here, going to Cary, North Carolina. So it's just a little skip box on the front of the trailer. That's 1,300 pounds. Then we got the forklift on the back. Obviously you see I got my counterweight on the rear of the forklift, just split right between my tandems. And that forklift is 10,000 pounds. So we got, like 11,300 pounds for everything. So we'll get this over to North Carolina and see which way we're going from there. Alright guys, welcome back to Adventures in Trucking. Man, I want to share, I will say, a new good friend of mine. His name is Ty.
What's up, y'all?
We are here at, where we at, Ty?
We're at Black Rock Crushing in Ramsor, North Carolina.
And so we were here to pick up a load. Hotshot Shorty, you want to show him the load on the trailer real quick? So we were here, initially we were supposed to get just a big piece on the bottom, and there ended up being a lot of extra pieces going with it, which is fine. So the reason we're making this little quick shoot right now is because of this man right here. And I appreciate you, brother.
That's what I'm here for.
This guy right here, guys, he made this literally a pleasurable and enjoyable experience. And a lot of times I know we get online and we rant and rave about, and it's not his fault of what happened, but we get online and we rant and rave about the broker this and dispatcher that. This man right here made the difference. We need more people like this guy.
Thank you, thank you.
He made the difference, man. And so I'm gonna ride home. I'm behind schedule and that's okay, but I'm gonna ride home with a smile on my face because of this brother right here. So real talk, I mean that, man. I appreciate
Thank you, man. You know, my goal, like I told you when you got here, my goal was to get you home, you know, and as Obama would say, now listen, we've got to work together. And it's not always going to be fast. But if we take our time, it's going to be right. We do what Trump say. They try to give me the virus. They try to give me the virus. But we always win when we work together.
Yeah.
I'll even work with Obama. I'll work with Obama, I will. We got it done. Got us load out of here. Everything's wonderful. Thanks for being here. And God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
All right, brother. Yeah, thank you, man. We appreciate
Thanks,
you,
man. Thanks for coming, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Thanks for coming, man. We hope to see you guys again. Thanks for coming to Black Rock Crushing. Anything we can ever do for you, come through again. We hope to see you again.
I got your number. Thank you, brother.
Yes,
we
sir.
Appreciate you.